Hello guys, welcome to another video. In this video, we will be seeing about DBT packages. So what are DBT packages and how can we use the external packages or external libraries inside DBT is what we are going to see. So let's take an example of Python. If you take the Python and in case if you want to read any JSON file, you don't write the plain Python code, right? You use the JSON module. In case if you want to do something with the date time, you use the datetime module from Python. Like that in DBT, we have an option to use an external module or a package and leverage those macros over there in our project so that we can make our SQL code or job very easy. So if you see here, I am using DBT utils package here, and to use the package in DBT, we have to create a YAML file inside the packages.yaml. And here if you go, there are two ways to mention the package. One is we have to mention the packages -git and the git link if you have, and the version number. This is one way. And the other way is the one which I have declared above. You can just use this like DBT labs -dbt utils. How it gets this particular package is in DBT, we have the DBT hub here. If you go to this, we have the hub.getdbt.com, inside which there are multiple DBT packages which are published. Even you can publish, or some other company might have published, or some are related to DBT team itself. They release some of the packages for the community. So like that you can use this particular package. For suppose if I want to use CodeGen, I just have to use this particular package. So like this you have to just get the packages, whether with the git link if you have git link, or else with the package if it is in the hub.getdbt.com. Now I am using that particular DBT package inside my SQL file. If you see, to generate the surrogate key, there is a method inside this DBT utils. I am using that. Or suppose if you have a scenario where you want to exclude some columns and select only specific columns, the exclude columns method is supported by some database and not supported by some databases. So for that, inside the DBT utils, we have another macro called dbtutils.star, inside which you have to give the table name. So all the columns inside this particular table will be selected, and if you pass anything except equal to, those columns will be excluded. So for these kind of scenarios, we can use the packages in DBT. I mean, this is just a simple scenario. Like this, you can have multiple scenarios where there are multiple packages as well in DBT. So like that you can use it. So now we have declared our packages which we want inside the package.yaml. You can declare any packages you want. As I said, there are two ways. If it is in the DBT hub like this, and if it is not in the DBT hub, if you want to use your own company's package, something like that, you have to go with the git URL. Okay. Now we have declared it, but how come these dependencies come into our project? If you see, the DBT package has come, before it was not there. So let me delete this particular thing. Now if I do DBT deps, all the packages which we have mentioned here will be installed in our project. So I did DBT deps, and now if you see, the DBT package folder gets created again. And inside the DBT package, we have only DBT utils, because right now we are using only DBT utils. So like that, when you use DBT deps, all the package gets installed. Now we can just do DBT run and we can run it. So now we are leveraging the macros inside this DBT utils package. If you see, DBT run will create the table. That's it. This is how we leverage the external packages in DBT. Thank you so much for watching.